All right, first scrimmage is in the books for the fall, and saw a lot of good stuff. I think I saw a lot of improvement movement-wise from us, which is what you kind of been seeing in practice, but it's good to see it out here in this setting. And the great thing about this setting is, all of a sudden the coordinators aren't standing right there with the players. Everybody's not huddle around, practice tempo. All the officials are out there. There's a play clock. The play matters. You got to play everything, live spot, and so it changes everything, especially for the younger players that haven't played a lot. So I thought our experienced guys handled everything pretty well, but just you cannot recreate that environment. So great day for us. Came out injury-free, so that's I'm always happy when that happens, and they'll all get their butts chewed this afternoon in film and get corrected. But this next week's a huge week for us because the improvement we make between right now and next Saturday is going to be critical because after next Saturday we're all App State. So big week coming up for us.
Without watching the film, any position groups, anybody stand out?
I thought that D-line, linebacker, I just thought really, really aggressive from the very first snap. A lot of energy, a lot of physicality right there, and played very, very well. So I think that's the one that stands out the most. Pleased with our young kickers. I think we were 7 of 7 on the day in a variety of extra points / field goals. So that's positive. I thought both punters hit the ball well.
How about offensively?
Offensively, well, I thought Holton did some really good things, it's always good to have a quarterback playing well. Really want to look at the film to really get a real gauge on anybody else. I thought we had some other receivers besides our primary ones step up today, but really want to take a look at the film before we comment too much.
So Tuesday you said that defense, first day of pads, won the day. What would you say today was? We're
going to reserve judgment until we watch the film, but we got a little wager, offense and defense, going on this scrimmage this morning. So we'll have to settle up this afternoon.
What kind of wager?
It's internal.
Snead, not going today. Is it good that Holton can maybe rely on other targets, get used to throwing to other guys?
Yes and no. I think whether it's the return game or our offense, Snead is, Mr. Reliable. And so I do think it's good for us to play without him today. It got some other returners some work today and saw some good things there. Got some other receivers playing in the slot and saw some good things there. So be glad when he's back out here, next week. But it was good to work today without him.
Can you talk about how his backups did a little bit and talk about them a little bit?
No, we'll see. We'll see on film.
Who were some of those guys?
Well, you had Ryan Jones playing the slot. You had Cam Burnett playing in the slot. Terrence Copper playing the slot. Josh Murphy playing the slot. So you had several guys in there getting those reps.
The kicking situation, like you said, all of them seem to be kicking well. So
yeah.
How tough is it to make a call on that?
It's going to be challenging because Owen, got some experience last year. But it's such a tight competition right now. And the problem is all three of them are hitting it decent. So you got to try to get them all enough kicks to where they have an opportunity. But I've just been really positively surprised by the fact that the competition is tight. And it's tight for a good reason. It's not tight because we're shanking it all over the place. It's tight because they're consistently hitting kicks.
Do you feel like you're where you need to be at this point in the proceedings at least?
I don't know. We're a week and a half in. So we are where we are. Next Saturday, I hope to be ready to really turn our attention to somebody else, and you feel like you're really solid with your base stuff.
Did any of the non-ones kind of show up today to you? Did any of 3s or 4s or any of those guys?
They're going to, because I thought we did some good things when the 2s were in there. Again, just really want to watch the film before commenting too much. But I think that the other quarterbacks got a lot of work today, and that's good because they have Mason has minimal game snaps. The rest of them have none. So I think that's important. We got to figure out who our third tailback is. I thought Asa Barnes did some good stuff today. I thought Pop, you saw him there at the end do some good stuff there in the red zone. You got to kind of figure out who exactly. I think Shane Calhoun has had a solid camp so far. You got to figure out who those other tight ends are and kind of what pecking order they're in. So I think those are going to be some big evaluations from those 2s right there.
You guys are back in Dowdy Ficklin. Just describe the vibe.
It's fantastic. Awesome. Got some fresh grass that they put down. So Joey, that's one thing you don't have to worry about is the surface. Joey's going to have that thing pristine by the time we get to September the 11th. But unfortunately, today was about like it was last year. Very few people in the stands. What I look forward to is September 11th, and we need it full. I can't wait to have everybody back out and have a full stadium and to be able to watch the team compete. And that's, the kids are excited about that. And so, looking forward to the opener down in Charlotte in Bank of America Stadium, and really looking forward also to September 11th here at home.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Well, Holden, how do you feel like it went out there today?
I thought it went good. I mean, any first scrimmage, you're going to have things that you got to fix and stuff like that. But, I mean, the team was physical. We played with a lot of energy, just a lot to learn from, watch the film, and get better for next week.
Would you have liked to play it a little more?
I always want to play as much as I can, but it's above my pay grade around here.
From your observation, was the backup quarterback showing some familiarity with what's going on a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're all growing. I mean, they're all growing a lot this preseason. It's really their first preseason knowing the playbook and stuff and not learning it. But, I mean, they're always learning. But just being behind me, I try to coach them up as much as I can and be in experiences that they haven't been in yet. So just trying to help them out and get them as far along as possible.
Your rapport with Shane Calhoun seems to be growing. I mean, I think you guys connected on a touchdown, had some other passes. Just talk about that connection.
Yeah, Shane, I mean, I was talking to him yesterday or 2 days ago. I mean, I think he's the best tight end in our conference. I mean, I think he'll go out and show that this year. There's nothing he can't do. I mean, he can catch, he can block, he's fast, he can go one-on-one with these safeties and make plays. And, I mean, I trust him a lot. I mean, he's young, but, I mean, he can make any play that any tight end in the nation can make.
Sneed's he's a go-to guy for you guys. He was out today. Was it good, though, to get some work with the other guys?
I guess so. I'd love to have Sneed out there. I was talking to him the other day. That was the first practice 2 days ago when he missed his first practice. That was my first practice since I was a starter, not having him out there. So it was a little weird. And like you said, though, it's good to get some guys the reps in case you never know what happens. I'm excited to get him back. I mean, anytime he's in there, he's one of the best players on the field. So.
Miles, how do you feel like the overall scrimmage went?
I feel like it was great. Just a chance to get after the offense and both sides just competing and being the best.
Less than 3 weeks till kickoff. Do you guys feel like you are where you need to be, or does some work need to be put in?
We just got to keep building. We're never settling, never being complacent. Just stacking each day and getting better each day because game time's coming. So we just got to be ready.
This was the first time that the young guys had to deal with the coordinators up in the press box,
yes.
not down on the field. How well did they adapt to that?
I feel like they adapted well. Really just focusing on the main signal caller is the main thing. If you know the plays, if you know your assignment, it shouldn't be really much of a difference. But I feel like they did a great job.
Being back in Dowdy-Ficklin, just describe the vibe. I'm sure that was exciting.
Oh, it's great. COVID, we couldn't have fans last year and all of that. So just being able to play and be in the home field, and it's hot out here. But it's great. It really is.
How hard is it to get through camp? And you look at September 2nd, it's just around the corner, but it's a long way off.
Yeah, camp is a grind. No matter where you're at, no matter what position you're in. The main thing is just being consistent and taking care of your body and taking it a day at a time. That's the main grind, but I think everybody's handling it well.
So what'd you like about your end of the field today? How'd the team look?
I think the team looked pretty good. We busted some stuff. We had a couple mistakes, but I think the team played pretty well. The ones had a pretty good day. Twos did all right, and our threes had a couple busts, but overall I think we had a good day today.
How do you feel about where you are right now?
I think I'm making strides. I think I have more of a role this season compared to last season, and I think I'm just doing the most to make an impact on this team coming forward.
You played a lot last year, maybe didn't get targeted a ton, but what all did you learn from so many snaps last year?
Last year it was just mainly getting the experience. So I feel like last year I got the learning experience, and now I can apply the things I learned last year because I kind of got thrown to the fire, but now I think I have more of a grip on things.
How much progress have you made in the weight room as far as adding, muscles to your frame, that sort of stuff?
Oh, it's been awesome. I put on 10 pounds of muscle and gotten so much faster. And, my lifts have gone up, squat, bench, deadlift, all that stuff clean. So I'm a lot stronger than last year.
Is that paying off?
Oh, it's paying off a lot. It's paying off mainly in the run game. At times I struggled a little bit last year in the run game, being a true freshman playing. But this year I feel like with the new weight room, things I've been done with Coach Big John, I feel like I'm so much more prepared for last year, for this year.
Did he give you a step maybe too? A little quicker maybe?
Oh yeah, Big John, he gets us right in the summer conditioning and winter workout, so I definitely have a quicker step this year coming forward.
Talk to me about this tight end group. I mean, you guys are so deep this year.
Yeah, it's a lot different than last year. We had 3 guys, but now we have 6, 7 guys. So, everyone has their own different skill set. So Coach Scott is putting us in the best positions to help the team as much as we can.
Holden said he thinks can be as good as any tight end in this conference. When you hear him say that, how much confidence does that give you?
It gives me a lot of confidence having the starting quarterback giving me the props like that. I just want to be the best tight end I can be and have the best impact on my team and be the best player I can be overall.
Malik, how do you think the defense as a whole did today?
We did pretty good. We could have made some more plays, but that's going to come with time.
Any turnovers that you guys forced, or is that? I know it's always a big emphasis for Coach Harrell. How did that go today?
That went great. We matched the hands a couple times with the quarterback, knocked some balls down. Jeremy Lewis had an interception. He knocked it down and he followed it. So I think we did pretty good with the turnovers. We did great.
2 weeks left to go here, and what do you feel like you got to short up anywhere between now and then, between the first game?
You can repeat that?
To get better between now and the first game, what does this bunch have to kind of do?
Consistency. That's the biggest part about it, consistency. Everybody knows what's going on. We just got to be consistent.
You, Jaquan, and Nolan, y'all played a lot last year. It's kind of a trio.
No matter what we doing, who the first one in the building, who's the first one to do this, we compete. But we brothers, so in the game, it's just like, it's like second nature. If I can't go, he going. The standards stay the same no matter what the number change is. So.
McMillan, he's already got 7 picks in his career. Y'all trying to catch up to him?
We catching up. We gonna catch up this year. Me and Nolan, we on them.
Gotcha.